Hi, Alan Dandran. Thank you for watching. Today, I want to talk about discomfort and how discomfort is a positive thing because it helps us grow and flourish and it helps us to become who we're becoming. Like, for example, a friend of mine told me years back that it's good to be around people that are more intelligent than you because it challenges you and it helps you grow and become a better person. So I always took that advice. It's like I noticed some men and women had things that I didn't have, and I could feel it. It's like my being aches, and I can feel that in some ways they're more intelligent, and it's good for me. It's good for my experience and my evolution. And I think another thing that's important in that respect is confronting our fears. That if everything's always familiar and comfortable and it's always the same way, uh, we don't have anything or any type of challenge that helps us grow. And I guess it is good to grow because you become a better person, and in consequence, you have a better life. Like for example, if you're out in public, you can talk to a stranger that you don't know, and it's okay. It's not a bad thing that you're doing. You're conversating with another person. And another example is speaking your truth. Like if someone degrades you, you can speak your truth. You can say what you really think, and that's okay. And the one I like a lot is like um, even if it doesn't make a long time I know someone, I'll tell them I love you. And I like doing that because it's true that inside I do have love for this person, and I'm not scared of what they think if I tell them that I love them. So I do that more frequently these days. I was a bit more scared to do it in the past. And overall, people are receptive to that. Like they usually don't insult you for telling them that you love them. So yeah, so there's things that help us grow and flourish, and when we're put to the test, we learn how to cope with things better, and we learn how to overcome things better. So we better ourselves, and we better our lives. And another example of that, um, I'm talking about discomfort and confronting our fears. Another example of that is suffering. Inevitably, we have to suffer in our lives, and so does everyone else. And suffering is a means for us to flourish, to grow. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing. A lot of people think when they're suffering, it's because they're not good enough or they're unworthy, and they're suffering because they're discrepant of some sort. But it's not true because we're humans in a process of evolution, and we're not supposed to be perfect. And there's no other human that's perfect either. So all of our humanity were imperfect beings on the planet. So it's normal that we're going to suffer because we don't know everything and we're not supposed to know everything. Often people suffer because they see what's wrong with them. But why is that a bad thing? Why can't it be a positive thing to see what's wrong with you? Yeah, so the last example I want to give is going to see a movie by yourself on a Friday night or Saturday night. Some people feel awkward. They're all alone in the theater and like, well, what are people going to think about me? They feel like losers and stuff. But how come? How come there's not more people that go see movies alone? Okay, so The last example I want to give is staying home alone. Um, a lot of people don't want to stay home alone because they have a void inside them. But the thing is about the void inside us is we're supposed to have that void. It's there to be filled with something, whether it's the universe or the world or God or essence, whatever it is. We're supposed to have like a hole inside of us. So it's like learning to be comfortable with something that's uncomfortable. And people get scared, if I'm going to stay alone tonight, I think I'm going to die, I think something's going to happen. Why does it have to be like that? You can be okay. You can watch a movie, you could paint, you could draw, you call someone from your house. Because what it is that we're scared of our shadow. We're scared of the past. We're scared of the past coming back to haunt us. But the present and the future is always going to happen differently than it did in the past. The past never reoccurs itself like it did. So people are scared of what they'll find, or I'm scared of what I'll find. And thanks again for watching. Catch me next time.